mentioned earlier, I'm planning a week at a time. So we are planning to open April 1st, and if everything opens up April 1st, then it's business as planned.
Okay, so no dramatic changes if that's the same, right?
Yes. Now I think the reality is we'll have more information early next week and definitely by this weekend. That probably April 1st is not realistic.
Mm.
If we need to have our Dojang closed for another week or another 2 weeks, then we have another plan that I've been working on with my staff. And here's what it is. We are planning to have all day classes. So what that means is instead of having our Dojang open from your typical 9 to 3, we're gonna open our Dojang from 9 till 9. And the thinking behind that is that a lot of schools have already announced that they're not going back to school till September.
Right.
Uh, and then a lot of private schools have said already that they're going to be going to an online platform of 3 to 4 hours a day. And I spoke with some school administrators and parents about that, and they say that um, they're going to have more information released on that next week. Sorry, I just actually have my banker calling me right now, so I'll just message him. Um, so my thinking here, as before, is when people are ready to come back to class, my locations, we kind of fall in the larger school category. Parents and students are not going to be comfortable coming back to a class of 30 or 40
Right.
or even 20, right? This social distancing thing is going to not just last for a few weeks, it's going to last for a very long time.
Mm.
You're going to, I think maybe here in North America, people are going to start bowing instead of handshaking, even on the streets. Fist bumping and elbow bumping and just,
Right.
all of that kind of social distancing is gonna carry on for a long while.
Mm.
So why am I talking about this? Parents are going to feel more comfortable with smaller class
Right.
sizes for the time being. Um, it's not like our government health authorities are going to say, all right, guys, life back to normal. You guys can do everything you want. Um, I think we need to be very realistic about how we go back into our day-to-day business. So
Right.
by me offering all-day classes, um, I'll have an opportunity to split up the sizes of our classes. Uh, and again, I'm going on the presumption that students won't be going back to school for a couple of months.
Right. So
So they're going to be at home doing nothing.
right.
So we're giving parents the option of coming either to our morning class or our afternoon class. And we're going to be carefully monitoring the size of the classes.
Right.
So this is one plan that we're coming up with. We're just coming up with a draft. A second draft that we're coming up with, and I'm actually really excited about this, um, is we're going to be offering day camps, both half-day camps and full-day camps. Now, again, you're going to have to limit the number of students that you accept into each camp, depending on the size of your dojang and the amount of staff that you have.
Mm-hmm.
But going on the assumption again that students will not be going back to regular schools, parents are going to be looking for activities. They're not going to want their kid to stay at home all day without any physical activity,
Right.
um, without leaving the house, without some form of social interaction and exercise.
Mm.
So we need to be prepared for that. And here is where I think lies a huge opportunity
Mm.
for dojang clubs and owners. Let's say we offer day camps of 10 to 20 students. Let's go safe here. Let's say 10 students. And your typical daycare will charge anywhere from 800 to 50 a month, but
Right.
we're going to be offering um, uh, a discount. You know, we're not a daycare. We're a Taekwondo day camp program. We're a training camp. So instead of charging, you know, $1,000 a month, we're going to be only charging you $150 for the week or $200 for the week.
Mm.
And this is what will be included. It'll be Taekwondo instruction. It'll be drills. It'll be educational segments on how to stay safe and healthy. Whatever that may be, you need to come up with a curriculum for your day camps. But if you have 10 students and you're charging $150, and that's an additional $1,500 of revenue per week,
right?
Which, you know, adds up to $6,000 a month.
Right.
Now, let's say you're able to accept 15 students, or maybe just keep it at 10 students, but charge $200 a week. Well, then that's an extra $8,000 a month revenue.
Right.
Now, the beauty of this is that you're not just catering to your current student base.
Right.
This will be an opportunity to reach out to everybody in your community. Right. Say, listen, we are a Taekwondo school concerned with the health and safety of our community. We also recognize the need for beneficial physical exercise and a positive outlet for all, you know, all this built up energy and anxiety. So we are providing these day camps. Of course, you have to go by your local health authority. You got to make sure that you are clear to do something like this. And this is going to be a great chance to enroll a lot of new students.
Right.
You may have only 5 from your current student base, and then have 5 or 10 from kids in your community that have never done Taekwondo before.
Right.
Or you'll have students enroll, and then they'll let their friends know about this day camp that you guys will be offering. So that's one opportunity that business owners can start planning. Maybe you're not ready to do a full day camp, 9 to 3. Maybe it's a half day camp, 9 to 12, or 1 to 4.
Right.
And you charge half of that. So these are, again, creative solutions that we're coming up with to plan for the next few weeks, next couple of months.
Right.
Because we really don't know what's going to happen.
Right. Yeah. And so